Top 5 piercing jewelry tools. Things that I use every day and things that might need to be in your tool chest at home. Coming up next on Piercing Top 5, episode number 23. For those who are new to the channel, well, welcome on in. Take a seat, enjoy yourself. Hope you'll find these videos helpful and useful, I hope. But you may not know who I am. My name is DaVo. I'm a professional body piercer and have been since 1994. I own and I operate the Axiom Body Piercing Studio, located right here in Des Moines, Iowa, inside the Skin Kitchen of Tattoo. So what we're going to go through is the top 5 tools that you're going to commonly need to change jewelry. Starting with number 5, ring and closure pliers. Now, if you wear any type of rings, seamless rings, beaded rings, cat bead rings, closure rings, anything that involves pulling apart, and you have thick gauges of jewelry, you're going to need ring expansion pliers. What they do is they expand it to make it easy to take those out and put them back in. And if you make a mistake and overstretch it, you do need the closers to kind of move it down. They also can be very helpful. The closures is working as kind of a plier when you're bending things into a corkscrew and bending them back or trying to get them back into true. They're pretty inexpensive, pretty common, easy to find. Number 4, jewelry pliers. Now with these, I personally like, they're just basically pliers, but they're a little bit more specialized. They either have a smooth finish on the inside where the grip is, where it actually attaches to the jewelry, or they have brass inside. And it makes it easier to kind of bend things around and hold things if you need to, or kind of manhandle them without scratching the jewelry. And it's something you should have, especially if you're doing any type of work with, or if you have any of the beaded rings or curved bead or seamless rings where you have to actually bend them back and forth, into a corkscrew, put it in, and then bend it back. They also help out with things like if you need to rebend an L-bend in your nostril or a nostril screw or any of that stuff. It's really nice because, especially the brass ones, because that way you don't have to worry about scratching the jewelry at all. Next one is Hemostats. Mosquitoes, as flat as possible. These are great for gripping things, especially threaded jewelry, to kind of give you something to grab onto instead of trying to grab the other side, to unscrew things. They also work really great with inserting jewelry into places where you're not going to be able to fit your thumb and your index finger. All kinds of fun stuff. Hemostats are something that really make life easier when it comes to changing jewelry. Number 2, guide pins, threaded and threadless, and taper pins. Even if you're just putting a piece of a ring in your nostril, using that guide pin makes it much easier to make sure that you are keeping that jewelry all the way through, not turning into the piercing. It also makes it a lot smoother to transfer and move jewelry in. Piercing, sometimes, once you take the jewelry out, they kind of collapse a little bit, and they go kind of oval in some cases. Using the taper pin and just using the jewelry to put it in, it just makes it a lot smoother and a lot less traumatic to the piercing itself. The other advantage to it is, with the threadless and the threaded, it's much easier to use that to make sure you basically, especially with nostril, if you push the threadless with the guide pin side down, insert the jewelry in there, and then push it back through. It's a lot easier than trying to find the hole on the inside of your nose, which is next to impossible. It really makes life a lot simpler. Threaded jewelry, especially with oral piercings, like lip piercings, etc., makes it really easy to not have to dig around to find the hole on the inside. It just makes life easier. And the other advantage to it is you can push the jewelry out with the guide pin or taper, and then take off the old jewelry, connect the new jewelry, or put it against it and push it back in so that piercing's never shut. And number 1, the bead changer. This is a new one. They've had stuff like this in the past, but they're usually like these prong things, like claws. And I never really liked those because there was no way to really get in there and clean them properly. And I was always concerned that using them, especially on a professional level, that something would get inside that thing or in those claws, and you could never get it off there, or and then you're transferring that to another client. These are single usage. They're made out of silicone. You just basically push them onto the ball. I've used them up to 4 millimeter. I don't know if they sell different sizes, but they should come out with something for larger balls too. But it grips that ball and it holds it in place. And one of the cool things about it is you're not chasing the damn ball all over the place as it rolls into the corner of whatever you put the jewelry on. But it makes it much easier to put threaded jewelry on, especially in really tight areas like rooks and anything in the mouth, the nose, etc. It's a lot easier to grab that and get that, use that to put that jewelry on. So, and these come from Soledo. Check them out if you haven't yet. They refer to themselves as the game changer. Everything's the game changer. They sell a lot of disposable stuff that I'm not really a big fan of. I don't like plastic forceps and hemostats, but these I really do like. I use them quite a bit. I've also used their composite needle receiving tubes, their markers, and a few other products from them, including their threaded needles, which make things go pretty quickly on things like nipple piercings. But something you definitely want to check out if you do change a lot of threaded jewelry. If your piercer has this and is using them, they might be willing to go, hey, you can take this stick with you. Well, that's it. What would you have added to this list? Leave a comment. Let me know what it is. Till next time, here's hoping all your piercings heal with ease and without a single issue. And if you're in the Moines, Iowa area, I would love to see you for your piercing needs in the future. Have a good day, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you in that next video.